Wyatt and Rika. We have been traveling full-time for the past year. In this last month, you've seen us make our way down the beautiful country of Italy, taking in the age-old art and world-renowned sights. We are now down south in the city of Naples and plan to take a quick trip to the infamous city of Pompeii, with its history that was frozen in time by the looming Mount Vesuvius.
We made it to Pompeii, one of the most well-preserved Roman ruins in the world. While we're here today, we're going to take you around the sites, give you a little history, and share with you our experience.
We are super excited to explore this crazy place today. If you're thinking of coming here, we highly recommend it. But if you're looking for specific information like how to get here from Naples and where to get tickets, check out the description below.
Hold up.
Let's set the scene. It's noon on August 24th, 79 AD. The people are out and about in the hustling streets of the Forum. Hello, can I have an apple, please?
Hey Jim, how you doing? Yeah, all good with me. Kids are doing fine.
When disaster strikes.
Mount Vesuvius behind us that had been rumbling for a few days erupts, covering the city in ash and killing 2,000 Pompeiians.
Now back to the tour.
So we're standing in the Basilica currently, and as you can see, all these pillars are like still preserved. We still have them here. You can see so many details. But my favorite part about it is, if you see, they're like very similar heights, and they actually weren't destroyed by the volcano eruption. They were doing a restoration of the church when the volcano erupted, so they're all just like frozen right here mid-construction, which is just absurd.
Fun fact, these three stones actually served as crosswalks back in the day because the citizens didn't want to get their feet wet from the water that would come across the streets to clean the streets. And right here you can see grooves from where the chariots rode thousands of years ago.
Okay, so along with a lot of the well-preserved ruins and buildings around here, there's also like phallic symbols. Specifically on this street, there's actually a carved penis into the ground, and they used that because there were people who didn't speak the language and they needed a way to tell people where the brothels were. So there's like a penis pointing towards the nearest brothel.
I think that's honestly really hilarious how people like thousands of years ago had like the same humor as people today.
Yeah.
Like seriously, drawing a penis on the ground?
We are not that different from them, I don't think.
Right here is where the Roman equivalent of a fast food joint would be. There would be lines of people all around here scooping their soup and having a great time eating their food together. You can almost taste the soup, it's so well preserved.
And after you go explore the city ruins, you get to come into the museum where all of the incredibly well-preserved artifacts are found, such as this just crazy mosaic. The fact that we can still see these tiny details thousands of years later is just amazing. There's also pottery, there's also plaster casts and statues and just all sorts of things that have been literally from a city that was uprooted just in the matter of hours.
And right here you have plaster casts of the Pompeii citizens, and they're in positions frozen in time from what they would look like as the eruption happened, covering them in ash. It's truly daunting and very sad to see these positionings where they're like writhing in pain, it seems like.
In its heyday, Pompeii had around 20,000 people. Most of those actually escaped, that when they saw the plume of ash and smoke and everything coming, they left. But 2,000-ish actually perished in the city, and these are the people who stayed.
We just finished Pompeii, and it was definitely such an interesting and powerful experience. We definitely recommend coming, and you only need to carve out just a couple hours in your schedule for it.
Thanks for watching, and make sure to subscribe as we continue our journey to 50 countries. See you next week.
to play.